Ciara Miller and Jesse Solomon of Summer House should date. A lot of fans are in agreement on this. However, there are multiple reasons as to why they should. Jesse and Ciara have always had a flirty vibe. However, there is more of a chance for them to get together now that fans are pushing the issue. It may be opening their minds to the idea. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Ciara Miller and Jesse Solomon have both had some tough love lives while in the Hamptons. When Ciara first joined the house, she was open to anything. She had some flings with some cast members. She even made out with Carl Radke. Ciara was also involved with Austin Kroll from Southern Charm. Miller then had a thing with West Wilson, and we all know that ended badly. There is some bad tension in the house this season due to their failed relationship. Jesse has not had as many bad experiences when it comes to dating people from Bravo. However, he did have a fling with Lexi Wood this season. The two are no longer exploring that connection. Ciara Miller and Jesse Solomon have always had a good connection. Fans have been wanting them to date for a long time. On WWHL, the fans all agreed that Jesse and Ciara should give a relationship a try. Jesse also had some things to admit. He said that if West had not gotten involved with Ciara, he would have tried to be with her on Summer House. So Jesse is now in an awkward position since one of his closest friends was with Ciara at one point. I have a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to the two dating. I think Jesse would treat her wonderfully, and they could be a good couple. However, there is the chance that they will not work out, and it will ruin more relationships in the house. I love Ciara and do not want her to leave the house. However, I could see this happening if it gets to be too much for her. It seems as though Ciara and Jesse could be open to the idea of dating. However, there is a lot at stake when it comes to them dating. If it does not work out, Ciara will then have two exes in the house, and that is something that would cause a lot of tension in the group. However, it could be amazing and work out for the best. There is just no telling. However, I do think they should give it a shot instead of wondering what could have happened. What do you think? Do you think they would make a good couple? The world of Summer House has always been full of drama, twists, and, of course, relationship dynamics that keep fans tuning in week after week. Among the various personalities that have come and gone, Ciara Miller and Jesse Solomon are two of the most intriguing figures on the show, especially when it comes to their romantic chemistry. Fans have long speculated about the possibility of the two of them dating, and it's safe to say that many viewers are in agreement that they should give it a shot. But why should Ciara Miller and Jesse Solomon date? Let's break down all the reasons why they might just be the perfect match. Since Ciara Miller first entered the Summer House in Season 5, there has been an undeniable spark between her and Jesse Solomon. Even though neither of them explicitly acted on these feelings at first, there was a noticeable flirty vibe whenever the two interacted. They often found themselves playfully teasing each other, sharing long conversations, and seeming genuinely comfortable in each other's company. This subtle flirtation was enough to ignite speculation among the fans, and soon, viewers began to wonder if something more could come of their connection. As the seasons passed, both Jesse and Ciara had their own share of romantic entanglements within the Summer House circle, but there was always an unspoken chemistry between them. It's the kind of connection that many fans wish they would act on, as it's clear that there's more than just a friendship there. One of the most interesting aspects of reality TV is the way fans can influence the course of events. In the case of Ciara and Jesse, their followers have been incredibly vocal about wanting to see these two explore a romantic relationship. Fans have taken to social media, message boards, and even live shows like Watch What Happens Live to express their desire for Ciara and Jesse to give dating a try. During a Watch What Happens Live appearance, the overwhelming sentiment was that Ciara and Jesse would make a great couple. Jess himself admitted on the show that had it not been for Ciara's previous involvement with West Wilson, he might have pursued a relationship with her sooner. His admission was a game-changer for many fans, confirming that the connection between them had been there all along, even if it was buried under the complexities of the house dynamics. It's safe to say that both Ciara and Jesse have had their fair share of complicated romantic entanglements while living in the Hamptons. For Ciara, things have not always gone smoothly in the relationship department.